Hello everyone and welcome to Sources Classes. This is Ashmita and in today's class we are going to solve questions from this UPSC IAS paper of 2022. This examination just took place some days back and some of you might have given this examination, and there are so many candidates who give this examination every year. This examination has frequency of once in a year, and there are lakhs of candidates who prefer giving this examination because after all you get the topmost position, topmost jobs, government jobs in India through this examination. So what questions can you expect over here? Now most of you know the outline, the basic outline of what kind of questions you might be getting, but do you know how much tough, how much easy these questions can be, and from which diverse fields these kind of questions can come? Let us get to know through some of the questions in today's class what kind of questions you can expect and whether it's possible for you to answer. You just test your own level. All right, so here we are going to start with question number 46. As I told you, it's the general studies paper, that is paper 1 of the UPSC IAS paper 2022. So let's start with question number 46. We are going to do till question number 50 in today's class. We're not going to make it too elaborate because otherwise if you want to if we want to include all the questions and discussions in one class, it will become unnecessarily lengthier, and that might just provide you with a lot of tension in your mind. So it's better that we do 5 videos, or like 5 questions in each of the series of videos. So it's better for us to do five multiple choice questions in each of our classes. So let's start. Well, let's come back to the discussion of the questions. With reference to polyethylene terephthalate, the use of which is so widespread in our daily lives, consider the following statements. Okay, its fibers can be blended with wool and cotton fibers to reinforce their properties. Number 2 says containers made of it can be used to store any alcoholic beverage. Number 3 says bottles made of it can be recycled into other products. Number 4 says articles made of it can be easily disposed of by incineration without causing greenhouse gas emissions. Now from here we need to consider which of these statements given above are correct. Okay, so let us first check which ones are correct. Then we are going to choose the option which is shown over here. So over here your correct answer would be number 1 and number 3. You see it's written that this polyethylene terephthalate, its fibers can be blended with wool and cotton fibers to reinforce their properties. This is a correct one. And third one, that is bottles made of it can be recycled into other products. So this is another correct option. So your correct option would be number A, that is number 1 and 3. We are considering it to be correct. Now let us go over to the explanation. Why did I choose these two statements as the correct ones? Now this particular material, this is often used in durable press blends with other fibers such as rayon, then wool, then cotton, just reinforcing the inherent properties of those fibers while contributing to the ability that state government bans it and sees it harmful. Alright, so PET, or this polyethylene terephthalate, is in short we call it PET, is completely recyclable material, and is the most recycled plastic in the US and worldwide. So more than 1.5 billion pounds of used PET bottles and containers are just recovered in the United States each year for recycling purpose. Now, the burning of the plastics releases toxic gases like dioxins, then furans, then mercury, and polychlorinated biphenyls. Okay, now what is this polychlorinated biphenyls also known as? These are also known as VCBs. which are then released into the atmosphere and which poses a threat to the vegetation and human and animal health. So that is why it gets banned by government over here, in US, of course, not here, but in US. So that's it. Your correct answer is option number A. Now let us move over to the next question. The next question is question number 47, which says which of the following is not a bird? Quite general knowledge related question they have given. Now over here, the correct answer would be golden massive. Okay, and the others, of course, these are birds. Yeah, all these are birds. So your correct option was number A, that is golden massive. Let me tell you something about this golden massive. This golden massive is a large freshwater fish actually, which is also called the tiger of the water and is found only in the Kaveri River basin, which is in India, of course. And now talking about the Indian nightjar. This Indian nightjar. Talking about the Indian nightjar, these species are nocturnal birds, okay, with long pointed wings, you can see, and with short legs. And yeah, these are the main characteristics of Indian nightjar. Now, what are spoonbills? Spoonbill is a unique aquatic bird with an odd-shaped flattened beak, okay. Now, the last bird that we are going to discuss about is the white ibis. Now, white ibises are large wading birds with football-shaped bodies. So it's like fat, round, football-shaped bodies. So your correct answer is, which is not a bird, is golden massey. All right. Now let's move over to the next question. The question says, which of the following are nitrogen fixing plants? Okay, they have given 6 options, that is alfalfa, then amaranth, then chickpea, then clover, then purslane, that is kulfa, then spinach. Okay, from these we have to find out which of the following are nitrogen fixing plants. Alright. Now, out of the options that they have given, number 1, that is alfalfa, is a nitrogen fixing plant. Then you have this number 3, you have that's chickpea. Then you have number 4, that's clover. So these 3 are the nitrogen fixing plants. All right. So let me find out which option has these 3 choices. Yes, number A. Number A is your answer, which has all the 3 choices. That is, number 1 is there, number 3 is there, and number 4 is there. So let's discuss about. Now, I did not choose amaranth, spinach, and parsley because they are not nitrogen fixing plants, and we have to provide nitrogen through fertilizers for their proper growth and development. That's why I didn't choose the options which are not marked over here right now. Next, moving over to the next question, that is question number 49. Question number 49 talks about the bio-rock technology, which is talked about in which of the following statements or situations. In which of the following situations is this bio-rock technology talked about? Okay, so let's see. Option number A says restoration of damaged coral reefs. Number B says development of building materials using plant residues. Number C says identification of areas for exploration or extraction of shale gas. And number D says providing salt licks for wild animals in forests or protected areas. So, first of all, what is this bio-rock technology that the question is asking for? We need to first understand this portion, otherwise we will not be able to just find out and identify the correct statement. Now, the bio-rock or the mineral accretion technology is a coral reef restoration technology, all right, that utilizes all the low voltage electricity to improve the health and growth rates of the corals and other marine organisms. All right. So this technology, what does it do? It works by passing a small amount of electrical current through electrodes in the water. And when a positively charged anode and negatively charged cathode are placed on the sea floor with an electric current flowing between them, calcium ions combine with the carbonate ions and then adhere to the structure. That is, they adhere to the cathode. Now, this results in calcium carbonate formation. Coral larvae just adhere to the calcium carbonate, that is CaCO3, and they grow quickly. And fragments of broken corals are tied to the biorock structure, where they are able to grow at least 4 to 6 times faster than their actual growth. And they just need not spend their energy building their own calcium carbonate skeletons. So that's it. So over here, the thing that the biorock technology basically does is the restoration of the damaged coral reefs. Okay, now moving over to the next question. Next question says the Miyawaki method is well known for the dash. Okay, let's go through the options given. Promotion of commercial farming in arid and semi-arid areas. Number B says development of gardens using genetically modified flora. Number C says creation of mini forests in urban areas. And number D says harvesting wind energy on coastal areas and on sea surfaces. So which one would go? Now, first of all, you need to understand that Miyawaki method. This we are talking about the Miyawaki method, and this is all about creation of mini forests in urban areas. All right. Just because in urban areas we have too much of population, there's hardly any kind of space for the growth of trees and forests. So this new method has been started, that is Miyawaki method, which helps in the growth of new forests, mini forests in the urban areas and city areas. Now, what does this method of Miyawaki include? Now, Miyawaki method involves planting like 4 trees per square meter, and Miyawaki forests grow in 2 to 3 years and are self-sustaining. So that's quite interesting, because if it's self-sustaining, it won't be requiring much effort, much like time for growth. It won't require much like after service we need to do to all the plants after just sowing the seed, but here we do not need to do so much of stuff. So that's it for today's class. We have done 5 questions. If you have any kind of queries, you can just comment down below. And if you want to join our classes for live sessions, for recorded lectures, for portal access, for doubt clearing sessions, crash course facilities, for solved study materials, for solutions to the previous year's question papers, and crash course and scholarship facilities, then you can just call us in the number which is provided in the description box just below this video. You will also get the link, that is www.servicesclasses.com. That's the official website of our classes. You can just join our classes for the preparation of any kind of entrance exam or any kind of competitive examination. That's it for today's class. Let's meet once again with a continuation of this class only in our other videos. So do follow our channel.